Hey, bro, recently you post some very interesting photos on your Facebook. Where do you go?
Oh, I was in Japan where lots of Singaporeans are there too. And you know, one scenic spot kept playing in my mind. It was the Mount Fuji and the surrounding lakes. Boy,
Wow.
if you were me, you will be awed by it. And you know how I wish I could wake up every morning to that view.
Can you imagine waking up every morning, seeing the sunrise along the sea?
Wow, that's more than $1 million view.
There's the upcoming seaside township in the east. Shall we check it out?
Let's check it out.
Let's go!
Let's go.
Welcome to Vela Bay Bayshore flat.
Is this the project that you talked about in Bayshore?
Yes, looking around, you realize why buyers love East Coast so much.
It's location, location, location.
Yes, and I love East Coast Park because we often bring kids there. Barbecue, and then there's all these amenities. It's really great for them.
Hey, I heard from research, right? If you stay near nature, there are a lot of therapeutic effect.
Yes, research has shown that by staying close to a park, people are healthier. And the reason is that because you tend to go and exercise more because you see the park every day. It's also very therapeutic. You feel more at ease.
Fresh air.
Yeah, you know, one of the biggest attributes in this area is the unblocked sea view. Not only you get to enjoy the sea view, right? You also get to enjoy accessibility to the city.
How far is Bayshore from the city?
It's only a 7-minute drive away to the city.
Wow. And we are near Bayshore MRT station, right at the doorstep.
You can imagine the kind of accessibility. And when we look at property, the most important attribute is distance to work, because that is the thing that, you know, every day you have to commute to there.
That's right. And the time savings can be massive, right? You save 30 minutes, 40 minutes, and that translates to giving time to the family, to your hobbies, to relaxation.
The other thing about being close to the accessibility to work doesn't mean that is the most holistic picture. It must be also close to retail amenities because you need to be close to schools.
Well, we need some retail therapy every now and then. Spend some money,
Yeah, and then it must be those very authentic local shops that has a range of affordability. You have the high-end dining, but you also have the famous hawker food.
And that's characteristic of East Coast, which is near Bayshore. I heard the biggest Safra is coming to Bayshore.
Wow, amazing, right? That will enrich the life of the residents here even more. And I think one of the very key things is, we talk about it, schools.
Ah, yes. Schools actually enhance property value.
And a lot of people love staying near East Coast area because of the number of good schools here. For instance, like Temasek Primary and Secondary School.
Hey, girls' school?
Yes. So those are the schools that really attract people to be located in this area.
Looks like it's very inclusive and all the amenities are here for families who want to be here, for professionals who want to be here, for athletes who want to be here.
But TK, you know, when we think about East Coast, right, then we reflect on Bayshore, especially with the upcoming government plans. If people are thinking about first mover advantage, of course, you can think about this project.
Since we're here, let's check out the show units.
Sure, let's go.
Let's go. This is a gorgeous show unit.
Yes, indeed. And I like it because it's not only beautiful, but look at the efficient layout.
There are no wastage.
Yes, this means to a lot of buyers, you can buy furniture with a peace of mind. It's also easier to think about who to get what room. Every member of your family will have their own privacy, will have their own space. That is very important in today's life.
Yes, indeed, because the developer seems to be able to cater from the young to the old.
Yeah, look at this universal design. When we think about universal design, right, they have to consider a lot of things like safety for the children, whether safety for the elderly. So this have to be taken into consideration. It caters to really a very diverse group
And very inclusive.
Do you know that most of the units here have a sea view?
Really?
Yes, because the developer has engaged the architect who has envisioned how to optimize the sea view. So the orientation is such that most of the units have a sea view.
Wow, so therapeutic, man.
Yeah. This project has a lot of appeal to people or investors that have a long-term investment horizon.
Property investment is for the long term, man.
Yes, especially in Singapore. This project rides the wave of transformation along this area because we see the Long Island Master Plan, and then there's also the transformation of Bayshore area. So really, it has a lot of investment potential. When we buy a property, it's very important that the property has quality finishes. You want to have that peace of mind, right?
Because you're buying a property for the long term and quality matters.
Yes, so that your value can preserve and appreciate over time.
That's right.
How do you know whether the project or the property is of good quality?
So I recall that the Building and Construction Authority has this conquest banding. And you know, SingHaiyi, the developer for Vela Bay, actually belongs to Conquest Band 1.
And that is the highest banding.
Yes, and that is the stamp of quality that consumers can look out for.
Yeah, so buyers can actually purchase this property with confidence and with a peace of mind that the project will be good. TK, do you know that sustainability is becoming more and more important?
Yeah, it's not just a buzzword.
Yes. So the developer has taken a very serious approach to do this. The materials they selected are Singapore Green Building Product Materials. So these are actually third-party verified sustainable materials.
And by using that, the developer is trying to create a positive environmental impact.
So what this means to buyers is that when they are buying this, it's not only buying for the design, the accessibility, but also for future generations.
And they are contributing to a green environment.
Yes.
So Naijia, in summary, let's revisit some of the key elements of this development. For one, we are talking about living near nature, and the proximity to the natural habitat means that mental wellness is given a boost.
Not only in staying near nature, but you are accessible to the city, you are accessible to work.
With Bayshore MRT station.
Yes, and that actually blends in very well. So it's two very contrasting attributes together. The other contrast I see is that, you have this luxurious design, this prestigious design.
Efficient layout, green and sustainable development.
Yes, it optimizes this warmth and the prestige together. This project is not about short term. You definitely have all the amenities in the immediate term, but it's also about benefiting from future transformation. We see the Long Island Master Plan and the transformation of Bayshore.
And this project kickstarts that transformation.
Exactly. Buyers here will get the first mover advantage. I think this will really see the whole area changes and evolves.
Naijia, for property upgraders or anyone considering to buy a new home, this is one project I feel they should visit, put it into their consideration or their choices, because this is a very holistic project.
Indeed. So if you think about from a buyer's perspective, right? Many home buyers, they always have that consumption motivation. That means staying there, enjoying the amenities. But there's also that investment motive. They want to enjoy capital gains over the years, build their retirement nest egg.
Yes.
So this project, I think, caters to both, because not only you enjoy the immediate amenities, you also ride the wave of the transformation. As we talked about earlier, you really have the best of both worlds.
So come visit the show flat and see for yourself if Vela Bay fits the bill for your dream home.